Morning, Mr. Peck. Good to see you. We had made the observation that this 90 zone, 90 and a half, probably the first resistance that needs to be penetrated because that was yesterday's angel. So previous support becomes resistance till broken. So for those who were aggressive early, either overnight, because we said obviously if you are a bigger player, you're going to just hold on to it. Morning after trend day says you can hit bounces, but we don't have to take out the low. We've already made the new low. So anybody that's in this trade now, all you want to do is tighten up your stops and make sure you don't give it all back. Because it's quite possible we could be doing some ranging. There's a gap below us. A monthly low is 84.5. So target for the short side is try to knock out the overnight low, try to bust that 84.5. And again, that's not as easy as everybody thinks. So we're using for now 30-minute chart. And anybody that is in this trade, there's a gap here. And then today we want to be careful about any new lows and getting snapbacks on them. And this is a continuation trade. And that's why I said big players are going to hang in there with this, trying to go south side because it's day 2. It's not day 1. Yesterday was the start of a push south side, and we want to make sure today not to overthink this. We had a nice gap yesterday, did not get filled. Today we've come south side. This is the continuation target. This is a double bottom, so anybody into the 85s, make sure you get paid. And then this morning, I have no strong feeling that we're going to plunge or anything like that. I think anybody that played early should be taking some profits. And theoretically, my guess is today is morning after trend day and possibly a new low, but I'm not thinking about a plunge new low. Thank you, Peck. So when we said this 90 area right here, keep an idea that this was higher highs, but this 90, this is the perfect bounce, a perfect setup for courageous shorts, pre-market. Because it was the middle zone, and it makes Charlie want to chase. Because now I said, oh my God, we're going to China. So be very careful of a minor new low. A point or two, and then that bounces. And we don't even have to make a new low. It could just bounce from here. But I like the way this came down first to, come to the 85. We said yesterday, Peck, right? 85. Boys love 85. It's the crossroads. Take a look at your RTH chart, because it's going to be in play. We're still ahead of ourselves. And we did break yesterday's low, so that is something you want to pay attention to now. So all of the traders who guessed early that, hey, we're going long, that this is it, they're already back to even. Anybody that played with this trend, under the blue line with the trend, and again, moving averages are tricky, but in motion, they're very good. Just need to find a chart that makes the most sense. This, to me, makes perfect sense because it's backed up by the 60. So the 60 is the primary chart. And hopefully targets to test that 82 today. Got to bust 84.5 because that's the month low. And overnight, morning after trend day came in, hit the completion target. 85 was our target, obviously, the gap zone. And now today we'll see if there's anything more in the chute. What's today? Wednesday. Not a lot on the calendar. 81 is a potential target. I always think conservatively. And it's not like shooting fish in a barrel. The boys will love to support the 85 to 82 zone. So be careful as we enter this territory if you're shorting. And buyers, remember, we've come a long way. So you got to use stops. I said that yesterday. Anybody that was trying to buy, be very careful. Do not expect the market to bail you out. You need to protect yourself at all times. This is like for anybody that's a golfer here, and I know a few of you are. This is like medal play, not match play. Losses accrue. It's not like you can say, okay, I had a bad hole, I had to eat that hole, and next hole I'm going to come back and get them. Who cares? This is a business where you start averaging in, and you're going the wrong way. You're in trouble. And I know Don Miller plays that way, and with his size he can. But the average, smaller traders cannot. You double up. The most I will ever do is average in twice in a zone. Beyond that, I'm not interested. It's just not worth it. Okay, our primary target is here, which is test the double bottom, and be very careful of marginal breaks today. Morning after trend day says we can hit bounces and expect, if we make a new low, that only the bigger position traders are going to be hanging on to, get bigger trades. We're looking at new lows to take profits. And yesterday was one of those rare times. I say, most times we're not going to hold over. I said, right trade overnight is to hold on, play for 85. NQ. Keeping an eye on yesterday's low. Only made a marginal low here. And Peck, your call of that 12 area, 12 zone, right on the money. Keep an eye here. The green line has been, any time that we come into moving averages that are rising, when the thrust comes down into them, think of it as a diving board that'll compress some and then usually we'll throw it. And then once we get a momentum trade like this, you can see how this red line is still important. So sometimes without a lot of news, it's not easy to penetrate this day two. You get the marginal low. So our feeling was range type trading this morning early. And then don't get caught, because the possibility of a slingshot day exists. Especially from minor lows.